Hello everybody, it's me, Kelly from YouTube. Thought I'd do a video of the Casablanca ceiling fan that I have for y'all today. This is a Casablanca Zephyr from 1986, March of 1986, March 26th to be exact. It was the 90th fan made that day. I had to do some work to it. The IntelliTouch system that originally came with it was RMM1. It needed to be replaced, so I had to upgrade it to the new IntelliTouch system, to the IntelliTouch number 3. And it's on remote control. I don't have the wall switch hooked up. I've got it on the W65 remote. The switch housing that was originally on it was bent so bad it was rubbing against the shaft of the stator on the inside. So I had to replace that switch housing with a new one. I tried bending it back and it broke. The pipe on it just like messed up on it. So I had to put another switch housing on it. So the switch housing on it is not original. It's off of another parted out fan. And the tag on it just says Casablanca. It doesn't say Zephyr on it. I didn't have a way to take that tag off and put the original tag back on it. So that's why it just says Casablanca up there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Let me zoom in. I don't know if you can see the tag or not. But anyway, it works really well. The bearings did have a grinding sound after a while from it not running after a while, so I replaced the bearings in it. And the flywheel that it had was still in okay shape, but I didn't like having it as 4-blade. I like it better as 5. So I put a new flywheel on it, a universal 4-5-blade flywheel. But I could not use the original blade irons to it because the feet on the blade irons were too big. And that was before they made them 5-blade. They had the feet too wide. They had them a little wider. So I put some Panama style blade irons on it to make it shorter, so it looked kind of like a Delta, like the Delta 1s. But other than that, it works great. The lights work. I only have one light on because this has the K5L light kit. There's the lights. I'm going to turn them off. And we'll start the fan off on low speed. Now on the IntelliTouch 3 system, it does not do the pulse where it gives it a boost. That was on the IntelliTouch 1 all the way up to whenever they upgraded from RMM1 all the way up to RMM5 for the W32 system. This, when they moved to the AdvanTouch system, which was the IntelliTouch number 2, they still had the pulse on some models, and then they moved to where it's radio frequency. Just like on the ComfortTouch systems. This one is not ComfortTouch or anything, and there's no BFR when you go to replace the board. You don't use a BFR, you do away with it, just like on the AdvanTouch system. It would be like an orange ribbon type thing that would go around the motor that would also plug into the board. This don't have that anymore. It came with wiring conversion harnesses, and I had to get another wiring conversion harness for the light kit, because the old system, since it was RMM1, had a circuit board in the switch housing, and it would not fit in this switch housing anyway, since the main board quit working. Okay, I'm going to move it up to number 2, speed 2. And the blades are not original to it. They're from, like I said, parted out fans, so that's why the blade irons and stuff are not original, because they came off of another fan that was parted out. I didn't part it out, I just got these blades. But they're not the wide cane, they're just the standard. Okay, moving on up to speed 3. And since I put the new bearings in it, it's a lot smoother. There's no grinding sound. And it'll have about 20 to 30 years more life put into it. So motor windings were in great shape. Cleaned it all up, got all the dust out of it when I took it apart. Still has the original K55 motor. And just in case if you're hearing that, it is raining here where I live. We've been having rain all night from last night and today. Okay, moving on up to speed 4. Even on speed 4 with this fan, on the old IntelliTouch system, speed 4 wasn't this fast. It was a little slower. And it would have the restaurant style low on speed 1. This one, since it's on IntelliTouch 3 now, it doesn't have the restaurant style low anymore. It's a little bit faster, which is okay to me. But if I had the other blade irons on it to make it 5 blade, the Zephyr style blade irons to make it 52 instead of 50, it would probably go on restaurant style low. But I haven't tried it with 4 blades since it's upgraded to the IntelliTouch 3. I just left it as 5 blade. Okay, speed number 5. Final speed, high speed. Got a slight wobble to it, but that's okay.
the ceiling fan now, since it's been rebuilt basically, it'll get a new lease on life. The original bearings that were in it came off pretty easily. They weren't stuck on like most bearings are. Because this fan, I don't think it was kitchen because there wasn't any grease or anything like that on it. So, as far as I know, it wasn't kitchen, but it didn't have grease spatter or anything. Because fans that I've seen from being in the kitchen, you know that grease residue off of it from when you're cooking. So I don't think this one was ever in a kitchen. Now the spending time is quicker than what it normally would be because the beans are still new. So they still have a little bit of tightness to them. So the slowdown is not as long like it normally would. Anyway, that's a video of the 1986, March 1986 Casablanca Zephyr. And hope you enjoy the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for videos. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.